Hello, this is a quick demonstration on Gradebook setup. This video is specifically for when you want to add up all of your points to get a specific point total. Now the first place to go to set up your gradebook is to click on Grades at the top of your course page. Once the grade view opens, click on the Gradebook's drop-down menu and select Gradebook Setup. This is currently my Gradebook setup, and you can see I've got 3 things in Moodle. So far, I've got a quiz, I have an assignment, and I have a forum. All of these items have different point values for a maximum grade, and you can see at the bottom where the course total is, that Moodle is adding up all of those points. So if you take your syllabus out and you're seeing that all the items on your syllabus just reference a point value, and all those point values add up to a certain number, you can see that Moodle is already working in that way. So if I continue to add quizzes, assignments, and forums to my gradebook, Moodle will continue to add those up to the course total. So this is a pretty easy and hands-off way to do a gradebook because it doesn't matter what the order is in your gradebook. So this is a pretty easy and hands-off way to do a gradebook because it doesn't matter what the order is in your gradebook that they appear. Moodle will just add up all the scores to the actual course total. If you're doing weights or if you're assigning percentages of the final grade in your syllabus, you probably don't want to be watching this video. Instead, you'll want to watch the weighted gradebook demonstration, which has a couple more steps to it. Essentially, when you're looking to design a gradebook where all you want to do is add up all the points to get a certain point total, you just simply add all of your Moodle activities to your course and the Moodle Gradebook will do the rest. Once you have all of your assignments, quizzes, and forums in your Moodle course, you can reference your gradebook setup by making sure that your course total matches what you have in the syllabus. If you choose to do something like extra credit, you can mark it as extra credit, and that will not count towards the course total. For example, if this forum was extra credit, I could edit the settings here and mark this as extra credit. Save the changes. And now if you remember, my original course total was worth 30 points, and now it is worth 25 points. Because these 5 points were taken away from the course total now that we've assigned the forum to be extra credit. Assigning extra credit is that easy. And if there is something more arbitrary that you wanted to add for extra credit, you could add a grade item. To do this, I click on Add Grade Item at the top. Give the extra credit item a name. Scroll down to the bottom, select extra credit, and then save changes. Now I have a column in the gradebook that has nothing to do with an activity in the Moodle course page. This is a column that I would fill out in the grader report, which is found here. Or I could fill out those grades in the single view. Keep in mind you'll need to add grade items for things that students are not doing in the Moodle course page. For example, if you have your students hand in hard copies in a face-to-face class, then you would need to add a grade item. Another option for the Moodle Gradebook is you can add categories, which make little folders for each one of your items. So I could add a category and call it quizzes. So I will do this by clicking on Add Category, enter the name of the category, and now we will click Save Changes. Now here we can see my quizzes category, and now I want to move my syllabus quiz by selecting the box on the right-hand side, move selected items to, then the quizzes category, and you will click Leave. Now we can see that my quizzes have been moved to the appropriate category. If I wanted, I could also add a category for forums. Move my forum to this category as well. Click Leave again. And I will do one more category for assignments. So now, as you can see in my gradebook, I have my folders, which are my categories, and my gradebook is nice and organized. The only reason why you would want to add categories is for organizational purposes. As we can see, if I scroll down to the course total, it is still adding up to that initial 25 points. So really, if you want to use categories, we recommend using them more if you plan on doing any weighted grades in a gradebook where you have different percentages per category. And as I've said before in this video, as long as your Moodle activities are in your Moodle course, you've got the points that they are worth set appropriately, Moodle will simply add up the points. Need more help? For technical support, contact the e-LIS support team by clicking the Get Help button at the top of any Moodle page. For e-LIS instructional design services like lessons or course building, email idteam@oakland.edu.